him and I'm at it again. The crystal air calling my name. Down a gravel road, box full of fur, and a mystery in the next steel burr. Catching the first made me a believer. A whole lot of coons, yotes, and beaver.
What a day, guys. What a season. Well, good morning. Welcome to check number 1 on my raccoon line. It's almost like I have 2 opening days this year, between going up and over for my rat trip and then coming back home to Iowa. And you know, we're 8 days late here in Iowa, but that's all right because we're gonna go hammer a bunch of raccoons now. All right, guys, first raccoon of the year. Luckily, it's a pretty decent one too, so not massive. But one thing about being a little late here in Iowa is, you know, these raccoons are gonna be a little primer. They're gonna look a little better, being that we're 10 days into season now. So we'll get him taken care of. We've got a lot of ground to run, and hopefully it's a good day. Well, you guys recognize this place. Not far from home, and we filmed in this for years and years. So a couple smaller guys, but I'm real happy with it. We just got started, so should be a really good day. I think they moved well, but we're gonna get them taken care of and get down the road. As we're pulling up, told Cecil that we're definitely gonna have 2 here because this trail is just a phenomenal trail. You can't get much better than that. You can see it going all the way actually up to that tree out there. Just coming from timber to timber type location. I'm kind of glad I didn't set the waterway in here because we got enough rain now. Anything I had would have been underwater, but just a great spot. I expect probably 6 to 8 off this pretty easily. So get these guys taken care of and get down the road. I've actually done a lot of filming on this over the years. Last year, where the water was completely dry. We had dog proofs down on the bottom. This year got a trail on both sides, but picked up a nice big coon going up and over basically the dry land trail, cutting across. So I think with that deeper water, it might kind of force more up and over, but either way, nice dry big coon. Well, we got a little smaller one here. I was just telling Cecil, this is one of the spots that's kind of tougher to locate. We kind of got a ditch that runs parallel to the road, with a few telephone poles on the opposite side. But this one wasn't even going to a pole. It's just a random spot crossing. So not every trail is going to be at a landmark. I'd say 90% of them are, but this one is not, and it was kind of difficult to find, both, you know, scouting, pre-staking, and if we didn't have a raccoon here today, it'd still take us a little bit to find them. But don't just assume they're going straight to some kind of big feature. Like I said, most of the time they are, but occasionally things like this will sneak up and surprise you. I pulled up here and Cecil told us we got our first skunk, so good deal. Real big white stripes, kind of dirty, but real pretty skunk. So first skunk of the year, absolutely. Starting to take notes where I catch these things. We caught one here last year too, and I remember that for some crazy reason. I couldn't tell you where I put the remote, you know, before I went to bed last night, but I remember catching a skunk here like November 8th of 23. So get him taken care of and get out of here. Oh, wouldn't you know it, 2 locations, 2 skunks. A little smaller one, but that's all right. I'll gladly take skunks all day long. It's my favorite animal by far. So we'll get him taken care of and get going. But just timber on the other side of the road, going to corn. See the trap down there, so something must take him to the bottom. Oh, we got one trying to be an acrobat, climbing around a fence post, but moving right along, having a good day. Probably running about 50%, but I'm riding along with my buddy Cecil. He's just getting in the trap in here, buddy from work, and just so happens to work out that I got a veteran riding on me with Veterans Day. So where were you deployed at, Cecil?
Afghanistan in 2003, 2004.
Okay. So you're deployed a couple times, and we thank you for your service, sir.
Hey, no problem. Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me ride along with you, man. I'm having a blast.
Oh, absolutely, buddy. Anytime. Anytime. So also want to thank all those other veterans out there, all the men and women that fight to keep us free. If it wasn't for them, who knows where this country would be right now. So thanks to all of you, and you know, it's because of you we're able to do stuff like this. So gonna get him taken care of, get down the road. Here we got a big hill, and you can see the trail going right up the side hill here. Coming down here and across the road, we've got cut corn. So great spot here. Cecil got to hear the distinguished dog proof on the side of a culvert. It's a pretty unique sound. I love it. So we'll get him taken care of and keep on moving. I was just talking to Cecil about it. We cannot miss right now. I think this is 7 stops. Yeah. 7 or 8 stops, 7 or 8 coon. We're still on actually that kind of that hill piece. You got the hill on the left with big mature timber, denning areas, and a big bottom with corn down here. So nice 3XL coon. This is the last one for this section. Then we're gonna head down the road. We got 2 more sections to check. So we're rolling though. Well, skunk number 3, I was just telling Cecil in the truck that this is one of my good skunk locations. I had a double here last year, I think with another single. So great spot for skunks. You know, there's definitely something to read into more of what makes these spots so good. So something that I want to improve on and learn where to exactly target skunks. But something special about this place, that's for damn sure. We're starting to stack them up pretty good back here. I just came up to our next spot. We've actually got another one coming up at this little low spot going to beans, but we got corn here right behind me, and that's what they're coming down, is coming down this fence line going to corn. Even though they got corn on this side, they're still traveling these trails. So gotta get them taken care of and get down the road.
Just hold it.
Yep. We got a nice coon here in a 220. All I literally did was put this in the mouth of the culvert. We got timber here, and we actually got beans back behind Cecil here, but still the trail is here. It might not produce a whole lot, but it's gonna be good for a couple. You know, it's too good of a spot to pass up, and it was just the perfect entrance going right through this tube, and I couldn't pass it up. So I still love my 220 coons. They're my favorite by a long ways. Trying to get into a rhythm here, which of course I put my stabilizer down somewhere and don't even know where I did with it. No, I pulled it off of them. Oh, right here. Suckers blend in so well. We're gonna put this right back where it was. I'm gonna put triggers on the bottom on this one. I don't know, I kind of just mix and match. Some might put them on the bottom, some might put them on the top. We'll just put this in the mouth. One thing to make sure is you don't get it offset too far to when it snaps, it's gonna hit the side of the tube. So I'll just come find some fluff grass. Stick in these ends here, kind of fluff up the natural grass. And she's ready for another one. So, nice dry fluffy coon going back to truck. Perfect. Well, I took a really nice coon here in this 220 location, but what I really want to show you guys is this right here. This is the sign right here. That coon, another coon went around one. He walked over the spring and pushed the grass down. So this was a walk around. You got to fluff that back up and really fence these things in, because that's going to keep happening if you don't. So definitely glad I saw that, and we'll get it fluffed up and hopefully it'll catch tomorrow. Well, there's a good double. Fox coon double right here. Fox is still alive, 220. We'll get him dispatched and get out of here, but nice double. Nope, all dog proofs around here. Oh. Okay, nope, I wasn't even trapping here. I got some on top of the hill. I just saw you. I was gonna let you go by, so.
I don't care about that. I just want to make sure I know where it's buried or something is so I don't get my house.
Yeah, nope, everything on this road and the road that you just pulled off on is all dog proofs, I believe.
Machinery consignment auction Saturday, December 7th at the Tama County Fairgrounds.
Right.
Not limited to farm machinery.
Oh yeah, nope. Absolutely, man.
First boats, riding lawnmowers, and more.
Not really. I'll run a few 220s here and there, but
the auction will be live and online.
now I normally do, but this year I'm so far behind the 8-ball, I didn't even have time to mess with them.
You can also call 319.
All right, take care, bud.
Hi,
Pretty sure I did some filming on this with pre-staking or scouting This is a trail that I've never found before, but come across. Ooh, that truck smells like skunk. I'm in so much trouble. We got one coon here, and I'll even just walk us to our next location, and I see at least one down here. Kind of surprised we didn't double here, but I mean, just a phenomenal trail. Great location coming across from these trees. Just awesome. So I'd almost call that a double. We're close enough. So anyway, gonna get down the road. Well, we're getting things wrapped up here. This is what I call one of the big ridge runner trails. I got a nice coon at 220 down here. But you can just see this trail comes right from this fence line. Other side of the road, we got a big dead tree up high. And boy, we got one stinky skunk back here, but we're getting a good pile of them. Very happy with it. I just wanted 60 today, and I think we're definitely gonna break that. So we'll have to wait and see, but we got a good pile. Okay. This is one of those spots. I've trapped this for years with dog proofs down in here. Never really had much luck with it, but this year the trail was just perfect for a 220, and this is nice. I can stand in this nice culvert, don't have to bend over. Boy, that is a pretty skunk. Fat little guy too. Very pretty skunk. Sorry, honey. That makes 4 for the day. But this one don't smell nearly as bad as the one that's in the truck now. So.
No, it doesn't.
But just this bush on the overhead, just kind of the right situation here for a 220. Boy, that's a pretty skunk. So I went ahead and you see, I always run my long cables if I can. I went ahead and came from around the back side of these stalks. So that way, if we catch a coon, it'll flop right down here in this culvert versus getting hung up on the side of those stalks. So this is one I actually kind of come in the back side of, if you will. Out of the way. Just like so. I'll grab some brushing in grass. Get it on the sides. Get one more on this side and make sure little safeties are off. That one flopped back on me. Touch that up a little bit. That's why you don't do that. I should have known better. But hey, we're trapping. Accidents happen, right? You see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I just had that feeling like I need to set this twice. It just, you know, it felt like it wasn't set right. Definitely a hair triggered one. I like that. Right down there. Safety's off. And we'll try this rebrushing in thing again. How about that? Get it kind of refluffed. And there we go. We're good for another one. We all make mistakes, right? But we got her set now, and well, that's a pretty white one. There's no yellow on that at all. That is just gorgeous. Another skunk. Well, I just got back. Today was a lot better day than what I thought we had. I was guessing mid 60s. Came home with 86 coon. And this is just the little line that I actually threw together. Like I was expecting 50 or so. I mean, I piddled around in the morning. We didn't get started even setting till 9:30. Was home by 3. Very impressed with that. We also got 5 skunks, a couple that really need a bath, and that 1 fox. So 3 possum, but man, a lot better there than I anticipated. Size is really good. We got some wet ones in here, but wow, 86 to start with. That's impressive. I'm very happy with that. Out of, yeah, I think it's 130, 140 locations. I'm not even 100% sure. Like I said, I was trying to tone down a little bit since I don't have a skinner this year, but we got a long night ahead of us.